Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Joker Gaming here, bringing you guys a Call of Duty mobile gameplay. Now, this is called Call of Duty Legends of War. That's the title of the game itself. I'm actually really excited about it, and this gameplay that you guys are watching, it doesn't belong to me. It actually belongs to a friend of mine. His name is HyperX. And he was really chill about it. He was really cool about it. And he wanted to give me these gameplays. And I was like, dude, please, thank you so much. Thank you for giving me these gameplays. I really appreciate it. His link is in the description down below. It's his YouTube channel. Subscribe, help him out. He's the one that, provided these gameplays. I'm really happy about that. So I can bring you guys some content. Now, guys, I've been really excited about it. This game is going to be big. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to be one of the biggest games on mobile. I'm actually really excited. I'm going to go full on hardcore, making a ton of videos about it, tips and tricks, and all that kind of stuff on how to rank faster. So I have played a lot of first-person shooter games on mobile for a long time, since 2010 when the iPod Touch was released. I was playing on mobile right away on the first day, bro. I was playing games. I really enjoyed playing first-person shooter games. And now that Call of Duty is out, I feel that I can take all that skills that I have and I can put that into this game, and I cannot wait to do that. And I'm watching these gameplays, and I'm like, dude, I can do this, I can do that. I cannot wait to get my hands on this game. Honestly, it's been a while since we had a really good fast action gameplays and stuff like that. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. Let's get right into it. So first of all, I want to talk about how to get this game. So a lot of people have questions about it, and I'm going to be honest with you. I tried to get this game in my hands. I was like, dude, how do I get it? Where do I sign up? And basically, it's only available on Android to beta test. So you can only test this out on Android. And they also made it for China and Australia. So China has their own app. I don't know why. Every app they create a separate one, just for one for China and one for the global release. So there's also it happens to many games where Critical Ops. That's the game that I play on my channel. Critical Ops has a second app, a Chinese version of that app. And honestly, I did not know that existed. And apparently, China has their own type of game, the copy of the game, but sometimes it looks better, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's identical, but it has a little things, changed. So those are the things that caught my attention, and I was like, oh, really? They had two apps. So that's something new that I've learned. A lot of people say that you can't, play from a different country because it's only for Australia and China. So a lot of people have tried using VPN and trying to bypass its security, trying to get to it. So I'm not sure if it's possible, but if you have been able to do that, let me know in the comments down below. And number two, it's on Android. So I don't really have an Android device. I used to have one, but I don't. It's currently only available for Android beta testing. So what the devs basically claimed is that the people that have iOS, they're going to get a Crystal Desert Eagle skin for free, basically. And it's because there was no beta for iOS. I'm getting most of my information, by the way, from a Twitter account. I will basically link that Twitter down below as well. If you guys want to get updates on the game itself, this is where I get my information about it. I was looking online. I was like, dude, where can I find more info about it? Where can I look up more stuff? So there is a link down below to check out his stuff. And he talks about mostly a lot of things. And recently, he just tweeted out saying China Call of Duty Mobile will be expected to be out in March to June. Global is around the same date. So we are getting a date that is going to be coming out on March or June through June. So that is a big deal because I was expecting this to be coming out in January or February, but apparently it's going to be coming out either through March all the way to June. So that is a very big deal. That is the release date. I'm very excited about Call of Duty in general. This is a very big step towards mobile gaming, and this is where mobile games actually get recognized, because a lot of over the years, I've been playing, I grew up in a very poor environment at the time. When I was a kid, I didn't really have PC or a console, and I couldn't really afford it, but I've heard a lot about Call of Duty World at War, and I was really young, and I really wanted to play it, but my parents were really against violent games, and in general, they were against consoles and PCs and iPods and everything. So eventually I got my hands on an iPod Touch for my birthday, and I had like music and stuff, but I didn't really know that if there was any cool games. I was looking for games. I was looking for something that shoots, and I found a game that's called Brothers in Arms, and it was similar to World at War, and I was really interested. I was like, oh wow, this is great. But I've never had that experience, that Call of Duty experience that everybody was on, and at that time they were starting it, and I was basically left behind, basically cannot play that type of game. Now, of course, I eventually convinced them, and I was like, hey, it's not that bad, it's pretty great. I've been playing on a mobile device, on an iPod Touch, and I've been doing this and that. So eventually we got a computer and consoles and stuff like that, but that little vibe that I had, that really the momentum that I wanted to play those Call of Duty games, I really couldn't play it. I mean, I could play it, but I didn't have that same drive that I had back then, because back then I was so interested. I really wanted to play that game so badly, but there was no way for me to get there. So that vibe that I had back then, I couldn't get my hands on that. And it was a really, really bad situation, because I'm not going to lie, I actually looked up online how to put Call of Duty onto an iPod Touch. And what I saw on YouTube video, there was a guy putting a CD or a DVD of a Call of Duty game on top of an iPod. And I got like trolled so badly. I got pranked, bro. I was so mad. I was like, dude, are you serious? And so that happened to me, and I was really upset because there was no way for me to do that. I was looking up like Battlefield 3 and stuff. I was trying to put that on my iPod, but there was no way to do that, and I really wanted to get that experience. So eventually, when I got my consoles and PCs and stuff, I didn't have that same drive anymore, because I want to start where people actually start from the beginning. I don't like it when someone has started from the very beginning and they've been playing for so long, and then all of a sudden you come in and they're already kicking your butt, and you're just like, dude, are you serious? And you can't do anything because they're already experienced enough. They have practiced so much to the point they reach that very top, and you're like all the way down there. And there's also in that middle gap, between all that, there's people at the same spot as you, but they are all trying to reach that spot. So that is a problem that I saw, like for me on Counter-Strike or Call of Duty games, that I was like, dude, there is no way if I start right now and I try to compete, try to get to the very top, it's so hard. It's so hard to actually get on that level. So that is what I was thinking back then when I got my PlayStation and an Xbox. I was like, dude, I don't really have that drive. I don't feel like playing it because I want to play competitively. I have that competitive spirit. I want to play aggressive and actually try my best and be the best at whatever I can be. That's my drive. That's always been my style. I'm very competitive. I love it. I love that taste and just, getting onto it, just being the best as I can. That's how I started. And ever since then, I played other games on mobile, like the first-person shooter games. And I've been just trying and grinding so hard, reaching top number 1 spots, prestiging a couple times in Modern Combat 3, like 7 times actually. And it was like level 90s. And honestly, that's like once you reach level 90s, you prestige. And so I reached that 7 times, and I don't know how many days I grind and just grind and grind. It's all about like how badly you want it. And that is what I am here telling you guys today. This is a little bit about myself. Like, I don't want to just be like, oh, just saying all this stuff. I just wanted to bring that out and just tell you guys that this is a very big deal for me. I really love Call of Duty coming out finally on mobile. It's a very big deal. It's a huge deal. And especially that, mobile is getting its recognition from other companies, like especially Call of Duty is getting a recognition that, oh my goodness, mobile is a very big deal. And I read an article that mobile is receiving so much money in general. The companies that make games like apps, they receive more money than any other gaming industry, because it's a huge deal. Like Clash of Clans or something, it made so much money in a month. And now that Fortnite came out for mobile, it's huge. It's making millions of dollars a day. We're talking about like like hundreds of millions by the end of a couple months. Like I'm not kidding. Mobile is a huge money in making machine, and a lot of companies see that, and hopefully other games are going to be coming to mobile, and I'm really excited about this. Like if there's going to be Counter-Strike coming to mobile, that's a huge deal. If there is Battlefield coming to mobile, that's a huge deal, because those games are going to be very big on mobile, and I cannot wait to actually try playing these games. I'm so happy that HyperX actually hooked me up with these gameplays. Very happy that I got these gameplays to show you guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys just want me to get a gameplay for you guys and just play it without my voice interrupting. You know, if you guys want that, just let me know in the comments down below, and I'll just be quiet, and you guys can just enjoy it, you know, gameplay of HyperX just playing around and stuff like that. So just let me know in the comments down below about that. Also, let me know if you had any of those experiences that I've talked about, like, you know, your parents were against it or something like that. You know, something like what I'm talking about. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this gameplay and enjoyed my video. I really hope you guys like it. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to be uploading a lot of Call of Duty content, and just is coming out when it's coming out, and all that kind of info, like something like that. I will be bringing that out onto these upcoming videos. So I hope you guys do enjoy. Leave a thumbs up if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments down below if you have a gameplay yourself, like you have this game installed and you want to just let me watch a couple gameplays and you want me to use your clips. Let me know and hit me up on Twitter, and that way I can get in contact with you and we can work something out. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed these videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Tango down. Enemy down. Changing mag. We've got targets. Grenade out. Tango down.